It's been 5 years since I started living in this room, or since I moved into this room, and over the years, a lot has changed. Just me having a few months to live in here, I think it's just really time to finally let go of some things, and that's what this video is for. There are certain parts of this room that things have accumulated the most: under the bed, closet, the lockers. Every part of this room has something to be sorted through, but not to set out like the overachiever that I am and just get overwhelmed 5 minutes into it. I started out in sections. So first and foremost, we start here under the bed, because there's a lot of things that I haven't seen. They are hammering something over there. First, I had to start under the bed. A lot of the things I have here are barely used. It's just like deserted at this point. I've never really looked through them because I always feel that I might still have a need for something. But now I wouldn't have the need for that anymore. The criteria is quite clear that if it doesn't serve me in this next chapter of my life, toss it. As the least used things that I have, I think it was the easiest place to start, and I could easily throw things off more than keep them. And it isn't even funny that the things you once attached so much importance to would just one day have no value. But these items did do what it needed to do. It even reminded me of how much I always wanted to curate things. I bought a lot of boxes to store a lot of my items, and I was measuring if it would fit under my bed, and now I just have empties of it, and it felt so light. I was even happy throwing so many things away. I was like, I don't need it, throw. I don't want this, buy. Because I was actually getting into it. I was scared that I might actually want a lot of the things that I had. I would still want to hold on to them, but I was happy that I didn't feel the need to want them anymore. And it was kind of evil and good at the same time. And here is the amount of trash I rounded off just from this section. My dear school gave us just one cupboard for each student, but for the most part I've been living by myself, and that has been fun. The one that I feel like is my personal own has my clothing items that I wear the most. Wow, that one, closet number 2, and this is where I dump a lot of the clothes that I end up not wearing. And what I'm going to do is basically go through all the items just like I did from that under the bed and sort through the ones that I want and the ones that I do not want. I let go of them. Inside that little thing, that was all there. It was now time to tackle the other closet. It's called the other closet because it really isn't mine. If I had roommates, which I've had 3 of them, they just come and go in such short while, it would have been theirs. I've lived alone since COVID hit in 2020, and it's 2023, and that's going on 4 years. And a little bit in between those moments of having roommates, I've always lived by myself, and I've conceptualized in my head what living with other people would be like after this moment of having lived alone this entire time. I definitely don't miss much about living with other people when I'm alone, but living with other people do have its pros, and I think I will miss more of just being by myself and living in my own timing and the freedom of myself than actually missing living with other people. But I also love that community, if positive, pushes or influences you. I think for whatever reason it won't have so much of an influence on me in every aspect now that I know myself enough to know that I don't have to be everything another person wants for us to gain a sense of togetherness. And I can see, I don't have a better word for this, but people's baggage that's theirs has nothing to do with me. Regardless of how you relate with them, people will be themselves, and I think it's also in our place to let people be themselves. And that's the separateness, if there is any word like separateness, that living by yourself helps you identify, and you're not even trying to kill yourself trying to be one with another person. This is going. Bye bye. Oh my god, it's going. I feel like just throwing things away so good. You just know, oh, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it. Oh, will this exceed my baggage limits? Yes, throw it out. Will I wear this? No, throw it out. Like, it's just important that I know I will not wear it. Like, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should. I'm like, no, that's not my style anymore. To the bin. It's the next door, darling. Yesterday I wasn't able to finish the filming, so today I'm going to continue from the second closet. And that one has so much more clothes than the one that I did before, so we continue. So on to the next day, I did the exact same thing that I did to my other closet, to my most worn clothes closet. Wow, these are items I see the most or wear the most, and this had more of keeping my clothes than throwing them away. So I just had to really just neatly fold them back into the closet because they were disarranged. And at the same time, I was just really like jamming to Miley Cyrus' new album. I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand. I'm sorry that you hate. Take a look into the mirror, following your heart, put the silence to the fear, and you deserve it. You deserve it. Rainy season. I just finished skimming through most of my daily clothes, like the clothes that I wear the most. I have tried to prioritize like keeping the space for the clothes that I wear daily. Maybe I want to run down for an errand and then I'm gonna wear it, or if I want to stay indoors, I'll wear it. These are skirts, jean skirt. Knowing the fact that I do want to take them back home, I kept it somewhere else so that there is space here. Everywhere feels like it feels so light. It's over for the year, so now let's go down. These are my jackets. This is such a nice sweater, right? But I won't wear it. So this also will go. I feel like I brought this here and it was mostly this winter that I brought it out. This is, I feel like it will go, but I also feel like I could wear it around the house. Yeah, so maybe keep it aside. Now I love this one. I'm gonna keep it. It feels so washed. Having a little room to store your entire life, you really do have to get creative with every little space, and all of it will be used. And that's the case for this storage that I have on top of these lockers. This just seemed to be another place that I throw things that I really use but might have the need for it. And I feel like the dust kind of give it away that this place has really been neglected. But for the most part, it was just going through time capsules of things that I've once used that had so much importance to, and just getting rid of things that felt like I wouldn't have much need of it, and then keep the things that I was still wanted to hold on to. And that also takes me to shoes. I live in China, and shopping for a size 42 is not always a pleasant shopping experience. I quit, honestly. So this is the shoes that I have walked with me to reach great distance, or literally walk miles in my footsteps. And out of all of it, this was how much of it I kept. I think books, papers come second the things that are most found in this room. Decluttering this was just starting from the table drawers. I've called it a locker, a cupboard, it all counts at this point. This had a lot of random papers that I can't reasonably think why I had held on to them, but I worked really hard for a lot of the A's that I had, and if my teachers made a mistake of crediting me wrong, I have receipts in your handwriting, but I never really used them in that manner. It was going through my course reports, my assignments, my notes, the medical books, the personal journals, the leisure reads, and I think it was now just time to let go of this without worries of its use, and also being reminded of it and holding on to the image of actually accomplishing certain things, or it being a reflection of my studies which I've wrapped up. So, and after going through it all, I was left with this much, which I'm still contemplating downsizing. For a minute, these rhythms gon' solve them. The real, if you're looking for some healing, don't fight that busy zone out, just feel it. Let it move your soul. Let it move your soul.
your soul. Let it move your soul. We could dance to the rhythm, we could just sit still. However you want it, how you get your fill. Then go blow up and then pay your bills. Buy mama new house, new car, new wheels. Yeah. All of me wanna, I'm an